Hello, everyone. Rahshawn from the Talk podcast that you're about to watch. Well, editing Rahshawn anyway. I'm just gonna make a note of I apologize for any weird audio things that might be going on. As I was editing it, I noticed that there was this weird shuffling sound or scuffing sound that I think was whenever I moved the microphone a bit too much. I think the wire, like you could hear it moving. Anyways, really bugged me while I was listening. I apologize. I haven't added in the small amount of background noise audio. I'm gonna add a little bit of music, so hopefully that'll kill that sound from most of the podcast. But if you can still hear it, yeah, I would like to apologize for that. Oh, and also the beginning bit is gonna have several cuts because it was all just a bunch of unimportant dialogue before we get into our main point, talking about Marvel, as you can see from the title. Anyways, love you guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast whose name is probably already a podcast, The Talk, where me and my co-host Nat talk about everything from movies and TV shows to politics and existential crises. So sit down, grab a cup of tea, and let's chat about how the fuck... Nigga, you're... What did you find now? They are currently going through my room as my previous roommate left without any information. They're just gone now, disappeared, and left a bunch of shit, and they're not coming back for it, especially since the key don't work anymore. They just stole the key, they stole the college key and just fucking left. What the fuck have you found now? Explain it to the audience.
I found some Febreze plug-in things.
Is that a full fucking case? The nigga not even open it? Nigga has left behind two fucking Febreze plug-in plays. I can't wait for... there's gonna probably be a random cut where we stop... Hey, yo! Yo, what the fuck did nigga do? Yo, is that fucking mac and cheese dust from one of those fucking cup mac and cheese? Nigga dropped that shit once and then did not try to clean it at all. Bro, I just peeked the fuck out of that audio, by the way. Are you done? Have you found every single thing of interest so that we can talk about Deadpool and Wolverine? It's gonna be like a random cut. It's gonna cut to that line of dialogue. No, apparently you're not. Oh my god. This beginning segment. There's gonna be so many missing parts of this beginning segment because I'm editing this video and I'm not. As your lawyer, I can't legally advise to you admitting to. Don't worry, all this is getting cut out. There's gonna be a distinct moment. It's gonna have a bunch of it's gonna be that beginning part where it's my nigga, are you done yet? And it's gonna cut. And it's gonna be the nigga is finally done. It's been X amount of minutes. Oh, well, we're done. Are we starting?
I guess we can start.
My nigga is done. We're done. So that begins us with Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought the trailer was okay. I will be honest.
How dare you?
I'm gonna be honest today. Right now, I thought the trailer was mid.
Why?
Don't love the road. I don't think it was bad. I just feel like it wasn't all that.
I know some people.
And it's not because Wolverine wasn't in it. I actually think that they handled Wolverine perfectly, and I hope every single trailer handles him like that. I want them to never actually show Hugh Jackman's face. That would be funny. But I feel like I'm more confused about the plot than I went into it.
I don't understand why though. What about the trailer confuses you?
It's what are we doing here? Most first trailers gives me like the Marvels, for example. The first trailer I saw for the Marvels, I had a clear understanding about what was happening. This bitch is the villain. These three motherfuckers' powers got entangled, and now they have to fight like that. With Deadpool, it's very confusing. Okay, so the TVA is here. Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, so he's working with the TVA. Wait, he's not working with the TVA. Wait, this location isn't in the void, so he's not going to be in the void. Wait, now he is in the void, and it's the movie has to be so all over the place, which is fair because the second Deadpool movie went to several different locations, but there's no flow. You wouldn't even know who the main bad guy is without either really, really being into comics or having someone who's really into comics explain to you. Because, bro, she's barely in the trailer. You see half of her head for a few seconds. I blinked, apparently, because I missed that part where she's in the trailer.
I think the main problem with why you see the trailer how you see it is because you're thinking of it as a trailer and not a teaser. Because that's what it is. It's meant to show you. It's meant to give you the bare bones basic idea of Deadpool is picked up by the TVA and they're having him do stuff. So that's all you need to know for this teaser. The teaser, its only purpose is to show us how Deadpool's now associated with the MCU, what the general idea is going to be, and to show you some cool action and funny moments. That is
you
the
will
purpose.
have a point when I check and make sure that it's the official link says teaser.
It
If
will.
says
It will.
teaser-
I bet everything.
If it says teaser, but teasers are usually like 10 seconds long and show you nothing.
Well,
So that's why I have to check. Yeah, okay, it's called a teaser. We're fine. All right, you have a point.
yeah, but and even then, like I can kind of get it if you just watch the teaser and you're like, I have no idea what the plot's gonna be. But I also feel
Yeah,
like
no, that's fine. It's a teaser. Now, if it had said trailer, then we would have had issues. But it's a teaser, so all of my yapping has been for nothing.
yeah, and I also think that even from the teaser, you can, if you really pay attention, you can kind of piece together what the plot might be, which I like because with other teasers or trailers, it's like you basically know. Like a big complaint with a lot of movies is that I know the entire
Especially
story.
Sony, which we'll get to.
Yeah, it's like I basically know the entire story now from watching the trailer, but this is different.
I feel like the Marvels trailer is how trailers should be. Like, I have an idea, like I know the bad guy, I know the heroes, and I know the gimmick. The gimmick is them switching places. That's it. That's all you ever need to tell people in a trailer. That is going to get people in seats, or it's not going to get people in seats. Now, the later Marvels trailers are trailers that fuck up. Why the fuck did you show that? You did not need to.
Yeah, like for example, I think the next trailer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the trailer. If you've seen every single The Marvels trailer, which 50% chance, you know which trailer.
Yeah, like I think there's a chance the next Deadpool and Wolverine trailer will be more of a traditional trailer where we're gonna see a little bit of what we've already seen, just with a little extra added on. They're gonna show the main villain. They might show like one or two other cameos, and we might see more Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. That's 100% what the next trailer is gonna look like.
I want them to never show Hugh Jackman's face. It would be really funny if they just never show his face, and then like the first time we see Wolverine, it's just a different guy.
Hugh Jackman's not even in it.
And everyone gets scared, like, oh no, is Hugh Jackman not in it? And then like Hugh Jackman comes in, stabs that guy, and everyone's like, oh, thank God. Like the patches scene should be like some random guy who's like, oh no, and that guy is actually Wolverine. And everyone's like, everyone including Deadpool's like, no, I thought Hugh Jackman was in it. And then Hugh Jackman comes in and stabs that guy. That'd be really funny.
No, I know there's one rumor where it's like some people are saying that they want Patch to be played by Daniel Radcliffe, who is like a big fan cast for Wolverine for like years. If you don't know, he played Harry Potter.
Oh God.
So like, and I think he would be a great Wolverine from the stuff I've seen him in post Harry Potter. Like, and you know, Marvel is not past Marvel to actually throw in fan cast because John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
That's Mr. Fantastic, yeah.
I even think I saw something where the casting director for Marvel, because it's the same person for literally every single project, that's how their castings are so good. She went on record where she was like, oh yeah, we're aware of fan casts online.
Cast. Yeah, speaking of where we're fan casts online, that smoothly transitions us into the Fantastic Four. We got the people, we got the picture, it looks very good. The Thing is wearing clothes. I kind of hope that he's constantly in different outfits in the movie. That would be really fun.
My thoughts on the casting is, firstly, I think, how do I explain this? Firstly, Pedro Pascal's getting a lot of hate. Well, not really hate, but more people being like,
I would have chose someone else.
I wish it was someone else. Even like the most enthusiastic people who are excited for the movie are like, he's alright. You know, he could have gone with someone a lot better. And I kind of agree, but at the same time, like, I think he can do it. The problem is with a lot of fan casts is that people like to typecast. So they'll see an actor who's played a Reed Richards type character,
and then only want that guy because, like, oh, I know he can do that thing. When a lot of actors come out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, right, actor. They can do other things, like a certain vampire,
or like
who became a bat.
Another
who was really good in that role.
Another big example, like the most famous example of that, is Bryan Cranston as Walter White. Because if you don't know, his major role before that was as the dad from Malcolm in the Middle, a comedy sitcom. And so when he was cast and the series first started airing, people were like, why would you cast that guy to play this serious character?
And, now he's more famous for this role than the other one.
Yeah, and,
who even remembers Malcolm in the Middle? I do.
Yeah, I do too. And,
can't wait to have to look up pictures of each one of these actors just to be nice and splice it in real quick because some people can't just recognize actors from names.
It's very interesting.
You're welcome.
It's not to get off track entirely, but it's very interesting how some actors, they get stuck in the typecasting pit, but then others, they somehow manage to avoid it. Like Bryan Cranston, you think that every single character he plays after Walter White would be like Walter White, but no, he does he even voices animated characters. Like he voices a character in Kung Fu Panda 3,
adorable.
Or like J.K. Simmons, he plays multiple different characters.
But when you need J. Jonah Jameson,
you
get J. Jonah Jameson.
Like someone on Twitter the other day was like, there is not one singular comic book character that can only be played by one actor. And people in the replies were like, oh, what about Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool? They responded, nope, not him either. What about Hugh Jackman Wolverine? Not even close. Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark? Nope.
No, come on, guys. We were about to get Tom Cruise if that guy had a good fucking schedule.
And then what was another one? I think I'm blanking on it. But yeah, it was like, oh yeah, this character is this.
Yeah, speaking of Hugh Jackman Wolverine, Hugh Jackman is also that type of actor.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone's like, oh yeah, him and Wolverine, and then Rosa's up in The Greatest Showman, fucking tones in that movie.
Yeah, he's a great singer. Or I'm trying to remember what else he was in. But yeah.
Who?
Or you look at
I'm about to pull a racist. Give me a second.
And however, there are actors that do get typecast, and they're perfectly fine with it. Like Gus Fring's actor, no one even knows his name. They just call him Gus Fring, and he's perfectly okay.
Not even
with that.
you say his name.
Because I don't even know it. I don't even know it.
Is that canon? You don't know his name?
Well, I know it. I just don't know how to say it.
That's fair.
Yeah, every single character he's played since Gus has just been Gus. The guy from Mandalorian, Stan Edgar from The Boys, whoever else.
You are just bad product.
But I really hope Anthony Starr, who plays Homelander, I hope he doesn't get typecast. Unless he's okay with it. But if he's not, I hope he doesn't. That would suck. Last thing you'd want. There seems to be a trend with actors who play psychotic characters and
getting typecast into psychotic characters.
And they hate it.
I mean, yeah, that does suck. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what I was gonna say now. That sucks. It was gonna be something about Anthony Starr though.
What could it have been?
It was something about being typecast. I don't know. It's left me. Besides,
it might come back in it.
Yeah. Besides, we've kind of dipped away from the rest of the casting list.
Oh yeah, going back to the casting. Yeah. I think Pedro Pascal will do a good job.
Yeah. I believe in him. I believe that everyone's going to be like... I feel like it's going to end up being a... Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
I'm not good at actor names, guys. You'll learn that very quickly watching these, listening to these podcasts.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be one of those.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the other character that was cast that people were not very thrilled about is Joseph Quinn as Human Torch.
Yeah, I was about to, as you were saying, it was like the only person that can be Human Torch.
And like, and I get why, because firstly, he hasn't really been anything except Stranger Things, and so if you watch Stranger Things, you didn't like his character, or you didn't vibe with how his character was portrayed, you make the connection of, oh, well, he's not going to be a good Johnny Storm. But, like, I honestly...
It's not that hard to be a good Johnny Storm. You know what's funny? Every single Fantastic Four movie has had a good Johnny Storm.
I don't know if that's a base take or not.
It's a take I'm stealing from Nando V Movies. Go watch Nando V Movies if you like the conversation that we're currently having, by the way.
Yeah, well, firstly, everyone knows Chris Evans was fantastic as the Human Torch, and I hope they bring him back in Deadpool 3, because...
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
And also, he's right there.
He's right. Also, like, ever since... Like, you can tell he regrets quitting Captain America, because everything he's been in since, he constantly makes jokes and references to Captain America. He constantly talks about how he misses playing that character and how he'd want to come back. So, like... I
mean, there has been times in the comics where we've had multiple Captain Americas running.
Yeah, like there was one. I know there was a rumor a while back, like a few years ago, that he might come back to play a version of Nomad, who's like a version of Captain America
who's like, yeah, guys, America's fucking up right now. I can't wear this outfit, and then Nomad. It'd be cool to see, especially since we got Ronan from Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I love all the alternate character takes. Those are always fun to see.
They are. And like,
especially going to be fun to see Spider-Man finally get the symbiote suit and not immediately have to take it off.
Speaking of...
I swear to God, if he takes it off in the next movie, I'm going to be pissed.
Speaking
like,
of...
if we get Secret Invasion... Secret...
Don't you say that.
If we
name.
get... if we get Secret Wars... And then in the next Spider-Man movie, we are outside of the symbiote, like he takes it off in the movie, I'm going to be sad.
It should be a symbiote saga for a reason. By the way, I saw there's a new rumor going around that they're going to introduce Miles Morales in Spider-Man 4.
I would not hate that.
But we don't know in what capacity. It is very possible that he may become Spider-Man very soon.
You know, it could be, if we don't know in what capacity, and Sony keeps trying with the multiverse thing. Multiverse him. Like he was in the comics, and Ultimate Spider-Man, and that's it. Those are only two examples I have.
So, actually, that would
Every other Miles Morales has been just in the universe.
Actually, that would make a lot of sense, and would be a good compromise. Like, oh, we want to do street level, you want your multiverse stuff, Here you go, Miles. Due to some random
incursion events,
ends up in the MCU,
which would well, no, I guess Deadpool's already in there. I was gonna say, which would be a great way to get Old Man Logan. Hey, one more time, man. One more time. Come on, guys. I legitimately, after Deadpool and Wolverine, I only want Hugh Jackman Wolverine if he's in the same role as in the comics, where the main Wolverine had died and the Old Man Logan Wolverine smashed into the 616 timeline thanks to the Battle World stuff that happened. That is the only way I want to keep seeing him, I'll be honest. I really
agree with that.
Yeah, I really want them to move away. Like, legitimately, if I was running Marvel, it would be X-23. X-23 would be the main Wolverine. She's been the main Wolverine for a while in the comics. Even after Wolverine came back to life, she stuck up with the mantle. And I think that Honey Badger is a very fun little side thing. And also Dakin. I think I would just get in all of the sons and daughters of Wolverine. Like, I'd get that train going.
I think, because you already know my theory about what I think will happen in Deadpool 3, and that... Because in the trailer, Deadpool says the line, "Oh, your cinematic universe is about to change forever." I think he is going to alter the history of the MCU and make it so mutants always existed. And so now we don't need an explanation of, oh, well, where have all the X-Men been this entire time? We don't have to be like, oh, they were just there.
Nope, we've physically altered the timeline.
We have an in-universe retcon. And
that's right, boys. In-universe retcon. Can't wait to see how they handle Magneto. You know, because Holocaust survivor.
Yeah, you gotta put him on ice.
I've seen Nando V movies. Go watch Nando V movies. His entire podcast is dedicated to you going to watch Nando V movies. He's a bigger YouTube channel than us. Still go see it, just in case somehow you've stumbled across us and not him first. His theory was Magneto, one of his followers, is going to be a mutant that, like, does de-aging bullshit. And then, like, near the start, he dies. And so that's how Magneto has stayed young for this long, is that he had, like, a mutant that, like, just had that ability. And then he's gone now. That's it. We just needed him for the plot device. So Magneto's a Holocaust survivor.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah, I feel like it works very well.
Because I think...
Can't wait to see gay Iceman.
Never gonna happen.
Why would that not happen?
I'm just fucking with you. Like, I mean, it was already a coming out scene in the second X-Men movie.
I mean, have you ever thought about not being a mutant?
Bro, like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think that their plan with the X-Men is that there's gonna be a gap between Deadpool 3 and the next Avengers movies, and I think in that gap, wherever they see the opportunity to have mutants and X-Men, I think they're gonna have them there. But they're gonna have, you know, the multiversal ones from the Fox films, and then after Secret Wars,
thanks to Binary. I mean, Photon, whatever her name is.
It's Binary, yeah. And then after that, after Secret Wars, they can put all of those actors to rest, and then have, you know, the MCU counterparts of those characters. Like, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and then we actually cast the... Fuck, what's his name? Quicksilver. What's his name?
Like his real name?
Yeah.
Pietro?
No, I meant...
The actor?
Yeah.
Evan Peters?
Yeah, and we can actually have him in the universe and not be fucking Ralph Boner. Dear God, I still want to kill Marvel for that one.
By the way, like, so there's some rumors going around about the Thunderbolts movie, and
I love how we're just like, yeah. To real quick wrap up. Yeah, everyone likes Invisible Woman. Yeah, everyone likes The Thing. Also, it was really cute how they had The Thing there, and then like the little picture of of him as an astronaut be how they reveal the actor.
Also, it's nice having a Jewish character be played by a Jewish actor. That's also a bonus.
Especially if they actually, you know, bring up Judaism. Be nice. He does that pretty regularly in the comics. It's always cute. Put him in one of those little hats. No one will be mad.
Also, Herbie.
Oh yeah, and Herbie's there. Everyone loves that. I kind of hope they're from a different universe, and then like they smash into the 616 universe.
I think that's probably what's gonna happen.
I feel like it's the best way to do Fantastic Four. They're a team that's supposed to feel like the Marvel's first family. It's supposed to be from the 60s. How did they do that? And no one knew in the base timeline because they slammed in. It'd be great.
Well, firstly, I want to say that I think what they're gonna do is have it be I think they're gonna be from a universe that is like futuristic 60s futurism.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like the Jetsons.
Herbie's right there.
Yeah, but also to be fair, if they did put them in the 60s in the main MCU timeline, that's not impossible. Because remember, Doctor Strange makes a joke in Multiverse of Madness when he meets Mr. Fantastic, and he's like, "What?
Didn't you do numbers in the 60s?"
No, it was like, didn't you chart in the 60s?
Which means that... Wait, I never thought about that. Does that mean that there's canonically a Fantastic Four team that just died? And no one talks about it?
Either that, or it's also possible he was just making a joke because there's an actual band from the 60s called the Fantastic Four.
That's cute. Based off of the actual team? No,
no,
just accidental?
I'm pretty sure.
Just an accidental coincidence. Oh, that's cute.
And like... But moving to the Thunderbolts thing.
Yeah, so that's our thoughts on Fantastic Four. We'll get to X-Men 97 in a bit.
There's some rumors going around that very much put the movie into question. Because...
I mean, I wouldn't mind just dropping it.
Because... So a leaker came out and basically listed all of the members of the Thunderbolts in order of importance and story relevance.
Oh, dear God. All right, what's number one? That's all I care about. What's number one and what's number and what's
number one is Yelena.
Last. I just oh fucking hell. All right, what's the last one? I don't.
Yeah,
jump from the first one to the last one right now.
Where's my phone? The books. That's gonna sound great on the mic.
Yeah, I mean, that's an easy cut, though. We didn't say anything. Wait, did you lose your phone?
No. Yeah.
Oh my god. So, Yelena's the most important one.
No, this list is gonna piss you off because it pissed everyone on Reddit off.
Look, I don't want Winter Soldier to be the most important one because I feel like he shouldn't be on the team anyway. So I'm not mad about Yelena being the first most important.
Wait, let me find it. Okay, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to read it from most important to least.
Alright, I will give my quick reaction to each name as you say them.
Okay, Yelena.
Alright, like I said.
Val.
That makes sense. She's like the leader of the... She's like making the team. That just works.
Sentry.
Yeah, okay, so far, why are people pissed off? These are like the things that should be important.
Ghost and Taskmaster.
Yeah, if hopefully they change Taskmaster somewhat. Like, we don't know. Did they leak anything about that? Yeah, hopefully Taskmaster's Tommy Masters, whatever his name is. And, like, I'm okay with him being that low. And then, what was it, Ghost? Ghost should have more relevance. It's a villain that we didn't kill.
U.S. Agent.
I can see where people are pissed off.
And then Bucky. And then
again, I feel like Bucky shouldn't be that important. I feel like Winter Soldier shouldn't even be here. The White Wolf shouldn't even be here, but they needed recognizable names because they have no villains that they don't kill. Stop not killing your villains.
And then at the bottom was Red Guardian.
This pissed people off?
Yeah, people... Wait, I'll read
like, Red Guardian's last place, and Sentry is top 3.
Yeah, okay, I'll read some of the comments. So, top comment... So, is Bucky dying midway through? Because why does he have low priority?
Guys, why do you want
and then someone
Bucky to have
saying,
priority in this?
No, he just only joins the team in the third act. He is barely in the first 2 acts.
I'm
so
completely okay with... if that is canon, if someone found the script, scraped that shit, and is now telling people with the Marvel snipers at his back... Good. That is exactly what he should have been. Why was he on? I don't like the idea of him being on the Thunderbolts. From what we know about the Thunderbolts, it makes no sense that he's on the team. He's a legal superhero. He's been for years. These are a bunch of villains.
Yeah. And then another comment. Someone said, "Oh man, I'm not trying to sound like a hater because I love the MCU, but But this is the last... Oh, wait, no, this is talking about Young Avengers, because this was, like, a compilation post. Let me see what other people said about the Thunderbolts news.
Fucking compilation post.
So,
also, wait, last straw, did they announce they're never touching Young Avengers or something?
Wait, huh? No, wait, what did I say?
Yeah, bro was like, this is the last straw about Young Avengers news. What was the Young Avengers news?
Oh, he just said, oh man, I'm not trying to sound like a hater because I love the MCU, but the Young Avengers is the last thing the MCU needs. Does Disney really think this is the kind of movie fans want to spend money on? Like, yeah, the diehards will see it, but general audiences not so much, and it will only tarnish the brand more so.
It's a Young Avengers movie.
Yeah.
It's a Young Avengers movie.
Yeah.
It's a Young Avengers movie, guys. Are we this out of touch, guys? The general audience is just going to see the word Avengers and give a damn.
Yeah.
The general audience... Look, I'm going to be honest. 95% of the general audience probably doesn't even know that there are, like, a list of movies that are coming out, I'm going to be honest. I'll drop that down like 75. 50 to 75% of the general audience probably doesn't even know that we get regular, like, listings about what's going to happen in the next 5 years, guys. Alright, they just want to see Avengers stuff.
Yeah.
This is yap.
Yeah.
Bro is yapping.
Now, here's someone being positive. They said, a few thoughts on the Thunderbolts priority list. I'm happy that Val is a high priority, because even though she's only popped up in a few projects, I'd like to get some actual substance of that character.
Then the Thunderbolts version of Nick Fury, I'm very intrigued by her.
Bummed U.S. Agent doesn't seem to be that high priority, because I really like that character. Bucky and Red Guardian, in all likelihood... And Bucky and Red Guardian are in all likelihood dying. I bet Red Guardian in the first act. Bucky is probably the third act death, likely trying to redeem Sentry. Seems about what I expected based on recent rumors.
Why do... Guys, they refused to kill Hank or Scott in a movie which they advertised was definitely going to have a guy die.
Mm-hmm.
They're not killing fucking Bucky, one of the most popular fucking... Get the fuck out of here.
Especially because, like...
Now, Red Guardian, dead. Dead as hell.
Yeah.
Dead. Deceased. Gone. Bro is already gone.
Especially because if they kill Bucky, I don't know if you noticed, but Bucky has, like, a certain fan base of mostly female fans that absolutely love him. Like,
and men.
And everything.
And men.
And
men.
But it's mostly, when I see, like, fan art of Bucky or I see fanfic of Bucky, it's mostly girls just simping over him. Which I
mean, that metallic arm probably vibrates.
What the fuck? I don't want to think about that.
You don't want to think about the arm vibrating? It's made of vibranium. Bro, he stores up a little kinetic energy.
Also, Sebastian Stan's just attractive, so that's also the reason why.
Yeah.
Metal arm or not. But, yeah.
His last name was almost Shaw.
Like,
bro almost became a supervillain, bro.
Like, if they killing off Bucky, we'll have the same reaction as when they killed off Wanda. Because you know how Wanda has a bunch of stands. Bucky's the same way. People are not going to be happy.
She's not dead.
Yeah.
Stop trying to gaslight me into believing she's dead. And that was directed at Marvel.
Let's see. What's some other stuff people said about it? Don't comment anything. That priority list certainly killed any interest I had in Thunderbolts. It's like they chose the lamest characters to lead the film. This is gonna bomb hard. Prioritizing Taskmaster over Bucky and U.S. Agent. LOL. Whoever decided that needs to be sacked.
Again, that's assuming that they use that version of Taskmaster, which doesn't make sense in the continuity of Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
She should be trying to live the rest of her life away from any sort of superhero nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna end up being Anthony Masters. I called him Tony earlier, by the way. I feel bad.
Yeah.
People are gonna flame me in the comments. Goodness.
Alright, let me check something.
Right? I did it on purpose, guys. Engagement. No, flame me. Anthony Masters. Like, it has to be. Look, if it turns out it wasn't Anthony Masters, I'm gonna ask for a refund. Because Marvel can't be that dumb twice. I will say that prioritizing Ghost over U.S. Agent is kind of weird, though.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the cast list on the MCU wiki, and it says that it will be the same actress playing Taskmaster.
And we know this from what?
Here, it has a little source. Oh yeah, this is when they first announced it. Cast members in attendance for the presentation include, yeah, and it lists all of them there. Ghost. Wait. That's Red Guardian, Ghost. That's Val, Bucky, U.S. Agent, Yelena. Wait.
And sent a video message while talking about the report of a role on Val. No. Russell joked that he's the most boring Avenger. What? Beloved Yelena, stable members of the team. This does not mention Taskmaster in the slightest. Bro, who the fuck is double checking their sources?
Wait, let me
Man, this is why you can't trust Wikipedias, bro.
Bro,
factually just lied to us.
Wait, let me check. Speaking of Wikipedia, let me check what the Wikipedia article says. Cast. Ghost, Agent. Yeah, it lists her here too.
Alright, we'll check their thing.
Oh, this is... Okay, well this is just wrong. Because, like...
Yeah, we've been known that he's pulled out.
Oh no, this isn't... Oh no, this isn't, Stephen Young. This is some other guy.
Wait, so they just put a random guy here?
Wait, this is source.
Star Lewis.
Eyeing
Harmon
down.
For eyeing down. So they didn't do it yet. So they didn't do it yet.
Bullshit.
What is happening? I've never agreed with school so much about Wikipedia until right now.
Also, I noticed it said Harrison Ford as Red Hulk, That's also not been 100% confirmed either.
Well, no. Wait, Harrison Ford as Ross, or Harrison Ford as Red Hulk? Because it doesn't say the word Red Hulk.
Well, we know he's becoming Red Hulk in Captain America 4.
Yeah, but it doesn't state that he's as Red Hulk. It just says as they. This is his first name. I did not know that General Ross's first name was Thaddeus. Mm-hmm. This is horrifying. I didn't need to know this. So, click. Let's see for the source. Marvel's Thunderbolts recruits Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, David.
Florence Pugh.
I never said I was good at names, guys.
What are you good at?
Not actor names. Thunderbolts cast includes Sabrina. Okay, so it says so. Mm-hmm. Well, what's the source of the source?
Yeah, like, does it go to the very top?
Yeah, because this is a variety article.
Oh, well, Variety tends to be very accurate. They usually are the first to, like, know, like, insider stuff.
Thunderbolts is set for release July 27th. Oh, okay. But this is such an old post.
Oh, yeah, because it got moved up to May.
May of what year?
2025. Because now...
This post is so old, it still thinks it's coming out this year.
What?
This is how old this post is.
Okay,
I don't know if I trust this.
Like, if I remember correctly, the release
and like, there's no source. Where's your source? List your sources.
The release schedule for next year is Captain America in February, Thunderbolts in May.
I don't trust this. I don't trust this in the slightest because they're just picking from the people that have already we know act as these characters. Mm-hmm. I don't trust any of these sources. Mm-hmm. This is not proof. I stand on the fact that it's going to be a different person. It's going to turn out to be a different person.
We're going to have to wait till the actual
trailers,
movie comes out.
Trailers. They're definitely spoiling that shit in trailers.
Yeah, like... But yeah. The release schedule for next year is Captain America in February.
No, you see, I can see it now. The trailer is going to be like a stylized trailer. It's gonna like list off like the person's name, and then we're gonna see like a couple action shots of the person, and then as each person's name is said, like there's a scene where like they're stepping up on like a little like thing, like as they like it's gonna be Val, and it's gonna be like Yelena, the White Widow, alright? And we see like a couple action shots of Yelena as she like steps and like the character like then steps forward, and then like the last person mentioned is gonna be and Taskmaster, alright? And we see a couple action shots of Taskmaster, and then Yelena looks over like, who are you? The name's Anthony Masters. Alright, bro, that's how it's gonna go. Alright, that's gonna be the third trailer released. Alright, everyone's gonna lose their minds.
I think when they market the movie...
And then Anthony Masters is going to immediately die in that movie to spite us.
No. I think when they market the movie, if they don't do this, they're just stupid. But they should really hone in on the fact that, you know, because I highly doubt we're getting a Dark Avengers movie. I think this Thunderbolts will be the quote-unquote Dark Avengers. And I think they're going to hone in on that in the marketing, just like, you know, like I could see like the trailers.
Then call it Dark Avengers. Don't waste the title Dark Avengers for Thunderbolts, guys. Look, I will believe that we're not getting, like, even if the sequel to Thunderbolts is called Dark Avengers instead, alright? They're not wasting the title Dark Avengers to just use Thunderbolts.
Yeah, but what I mean is I think in all the trailers, especially like the first trailer, it's gonna be like, I can see it now, you know, like scenery shots, and then voiceover, it's like, oh yeah, the Avengers, you know, where are they, you know, this, that, and the third, and it's like, we need other people to step up.
Some people more on the darker side.
Fuck off.
Trailer ass dialogue.
Trailer dialogue.
Yeah, but yeah, they recast Taskmaster as actually Anthony Masters, and then they're gonna pull an Avengers Age of Ultron, You know how Hawkeye had a bunch of death flags?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then Quicksilver takes the death instead. All right, Bucky's gonna have a bunch of death flags.
And
all right,
Red
and then
Guardian.
no, Red Guardian's dying, and then Taskmaster ends up dying, and he's gonna look at the camera and go, "What? You didn't see that one coming?" You know,
Shut
because
up. Marvel, if it was written by Marvel fans.
and he's gonna say, "What? You didn't see that one coming?" You know, because he copies people.
Kill yourself. This is why, this is why I'm more excited for the DCU.
It doesn't count until you watch Young Justice.
I'll get to it eventually. Maybe
No, you
I'll
won't.
watch it with my grandpa.
No, you won't.
Why?
Because you're not going to.
Oh, okay then.
See? Proof that you won't.
Also, there was one rumor.
Also, do you keep that to drink out of?
No.
Why not?
Because, what am I supposed to do? Walk all the way from my dorm to the place here and fill it up?
No, you fill it up when you're just walking around. There's several fountains on campus.
Oh, I guess that's true. No, I'm gonna do that now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I know another rumor that was circulating.
It's one of those bottles that instead of the cap that you have to constantly screw on and off, it has the little flip thing that you can flip up, and there's a spout. For those of you confused about what we're talking about, because this is not a visual medium.
Apparently, going back to Thunderbolts real quick, there was another rumor that the team's gonna be named after Yelena's soccer team when she was young.
That's a lie. I refuse.
No, because people.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, people were like.
No.
Wait, I need to
This is
pull
a
it up.
government-run agency, alright? Look, all I know is they're gonna be called the Thunderbolts. It's gonna end. I feel like it's gonna end up being a Task Force X Suicide Squad thing. It's gonna end up being a Task Force X Suicide Squad thing, where their official name is the Thunderbolts, and they end up getting colloquially known as the Dark Avengers. And then we can throw in Hercules.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
How do you forget? This is one of the best parts of Love and Thunder. Besides that hammer that still splits into multiple pieces, that's so cool.
Also, I love this person's one-word reaction. Yikes.
The Avengers was named after a cool government program to form a high group. This is the opposite. Lena remembers playing soccer. Oh my god, this would be the perfect superhero team. Which is exactly why the Thunderbolts is gonna be a cool program name. There's someone. They're lying to you. You are being lied to. What's that one clip? Not the fucking Arthur one, but the fucking one with the dog. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Spreading false information on the internet."
Yeah, it's like,
why?
Yeah, it's fun.
Exactly. People when news agencies when there's no information to say on Marvel movies. What are you doing? Lying to the fans. Why? Because it's fun.
Also, someone just said, just said Thunderbolts isn't beating the Black Widow 2 allegations. It's just Black Widow 2.
It's beating the allegations if Taskmaster is Anthony Masters and the Hulk. And Red Hulk's there.
If neither of those are true, if Red Hulk's not in it, and if Taskmaster is the same one from Black Widow, then it's just Black Widow 2.
I mean this wholeheartedly. I mean this with the absolute most. I mean this to the extreme. If I walk into Thunderbolts, alright, and they haven't already shown off Taskmaster in one of the trailers, because I watch all the trailers. If Taskmaster's face is never shown, and I walk into that movie, and at any point it is revealed that it is fucking whatever the fuck her name was, I'm actively going to I'm leaving the theater. This is a factual statement. I'm going to leave the theater. And I'm not going if it's not Anthony Masters. During the podcast? That's crazy.
I'm doing edibles during the podcast. We're in the state of South Carolina where that's highly illegal, so...
I'm leaving that one in.
No!
That one's getting left in, you know that, right?
But Sean's also doing them.
This is racially motivated.
Because it's black. Black people do weed and edibles and stuff. This one right here, officer.
Controversy sells, so we're leaving that in. And none of you know our faces, if we were smart.
Yeah, I could be black.
They are very much not black. Wait, no, they know one of our faces. They know 2 of our faces.
Wait, they do? I know they know Haley's face because her picture, because you remember in the Nimona video, there's the after, like the talk segment.
Well, that, and also, didn't you upload like a thing?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the me.
Yeah, and then they know my face.
Wait, do they?
The community post.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, I'm gonna go to the channel. I forgot.
F&B Studios. Yeah, go over to community page.
Also, this was 4 months ago. It feels way longer than that. I don't know why.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So they know my face. They don't know your face yet. What if there's still only 2 votes on this?
Yeah, you know each one is for a different thing.
It's beautiful. 50-50
Also,
exact.
we ended up going with the top one.
Did we? Because I don't see a video.
Oh no!
There's no proof.
Why didn't we record it?
There's no because recording is difficult. You need to get a better capture card.
Oh yeah.
Remember, the only reason we haven't uploaded videos is because you didn't want to play the game having to look at the computer screen for some reason when that was infinitely easier to just do that.
Oh yeah. By the way,
We would have actually had gameplay recording if we had just done that. But no, it's gotta be perfect. So next time, you gotta buy a 3-way capture card.
well, obviously.
3-way capture card. So that the video gets sent to 2 different screens. A 3-way capture card.
Oh yeah, you know a lot about freeways, huh?
No, I actually don't.
Why?
It should not have kicked in already.
It hasn't. I swear. Also, looking at the channel reminded me, I don't think I've ever told Branson about the channel. Did you know? That's not how you spell that. Have a YouTube channel. There we go. Okay, what were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
Oh yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah, like out of nowhere, like the video feed just the audio feed just cut out and like cut back in. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, we're talking about how mid Thunderbolts is gonna be.
That's not what we're talking
and how
about.
Marvel's dead.
Oh man, controversy sells, guys.
Can I be honest though? I 100% agree that Young Avengers shouldn't be a movie. Like, firstly, hear me out.
No. Hold on. You think it should be a TV show that
Yeah.
based entirely on how you said that. You emphasized the word movie, right?
Yeah.
You didn't emphasize the word shouldn't. Right?
I think it should be a show. For a few reasons. Firstly,
A lot of the characters from the TV shows.
yeah, a lot of the characters are from TV shows. Secondly, TV show gives us more time to have the characters interact and build relationships. And thirdly, I'm sorry, it's just no one's gonna. I know it has Avengers in the title, but like it's gonna be the lowest grossing Avengers movie.
If they do a proper Avengers level threat, yes, I'm using that word, and they add at least 2 people who have been on Avengers teams, that movie is going to make all of the money that they could ever want it to make.
This is a crazy take. I mean, I wouldn't
A
phrase it.
proper villain and 2 Avengers people. That's all they need.
Yeah, I think here's who I think should be the 2. Okay.
Sam Wilson, Captain America.
Oh no,
Yeah, I know you weren't going to pick him. That's why I yelled it.
I was gonna say I think the 2 Avengers that should be like the mentors of the team should be. Well, actually no, I think there should be 3. Thor, Captain Marvel, and Wong. Those are the three high profile.
Guys, we're not getting people in the seats with the.
What?
Guys, Thor: Love and Thunder bombed.
It
People.
it literally didn't. It literally didn't.
Okay, Thor: Love and Thunder. Fuck. Thor. Yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder did well at the box office, but no one cared for.
That's also not true. The Birdman made a great argument about this, about how
Thor: Love and Thunder was liked by people. I don't know.
Yeah,
Thor's. I feel like I know the internet, and the internet's gonna see that lineup and go, "Who cares?"
Who cares? It's like, oh, bro, no one cares about Captain Marvel. No one liked the last Thor. Like, Captain Marvel, I can kind of.
And then it's like Wong.
Well,
everyone loves Wong, but it's like a.
It's like a meme.
You know, like it's a fan love. You know, it's not like a general audience love.
Okay, so how about this? We get Sam Wilson's Captain America.
Oh no, we gotta get like if we're doing this, we're doing it because of the general audience. We gotta pick general audience picks.
Okay, so we got Sam Wilson Captain America. We got Captain Marvel being there makes sense because Miss Marvel is there.
Captain Marvel makes sense. Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel 2 secretly subtitled The Marvels.
Secretly subtitled.
Yeah, secretly subtitled The Marvels. That's all I have to say against that. That's all I have to say against that.
I think. Okay, so Sam Wilson, Captain America, Thor. I mean.
Also, isn't she taking a break? I thought that was the whole point. No, the character. Wasn't that the point of her being in that? Oh wait, were they moving into the house? No, they were helping her move into the house. Unless she was taking a break over and staying over by that house for a while. I thought that was the point of that last scene.
Wait. I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The last scene of the movie is like her moving into Monica Rambeau's house for some reason.
I don't remember that.
What do you mean you don't remember that?
The post-credit scene.
That's not a post-credit scene.
No, the post-credit scene like trumped the actual ending of the movie.
Yeah, the last like little bit of the movie, Miss Marvel and her family are helping Carol Danvers move into Monica Rambeau / whatever her mother's name is, house.
I think.
And like the whole yeah.
Okay, I remember now.
Okay, yeah. I thought that whole thing was her going like, I kind of need to take a break from superheroing.
Well, I think firstly, in order to us to figure out who's going to be like the staple Avengers,
I feel like Avengers 5 and 6 need to come out. You know, we got to get a peek on how the general audience feels about these characters.
Well, not even that. I was gonna say I feel like firstly you have to figure out who the actual young Avengers are gonna be, and then from there you can pick the mentors that would make the most sense.
I mean, I was about to say you just grab up characters, but like, probably should be around 6 to 7 members large at most.
Yeah, let's go.
So
I'm gonna list 6 or 7 young.
Okay, well, we have 2. We already filled 2 slots because of the post-credit scene.
Yeah, Kate Bishop and Miss Marvel.
Right, so we have Kate Bishop and Miss Marvel. All right, now we have to fill 4 to 5 slots.
We have to keep general audiences in mind too, so we gotta pick the most appealing characters.
Wiccan.
Okay.
Especially if Agatha actually ends up doing good.
Okay, so is it just Wiccan or can we have Wiccan and Speed?
No, we have to keep Speed out of this.
Why?
1, that's how the comics did it, and 2, we really don't need both of them in the first movie.
Okay, so
that spot can be filled with like so many people.
Okay, so Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, Speed.
No, Wiccan.
I mean Wiccan.
Yeah, fuck Speed. He just runs fast.
I don't want her to be here. I don't want Cassie Lang. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fine. Who gives a damn? She wasn't on the fucking Young Avengers team anyway.
Okay, good. Kid Loki, but I just have no idea how.
Yeah. Well, 1, go watch the Nando V movies. Remember, this entire podcast is dedicated to you going to watch Nando V movies.
Oh yeah, wasn't his idea that he has a cameo in Deadpool 3 and he just steals a temp pad and bounces?
No. Well, maybe for Deadpool 3, but no. Like, his idea for Kid Loki is that they specifically get sent to like this magical realm, And while they're in the magical realm, they find Kid Loki, and he's been like trapped. And so like they help him out, and then he leaves, and everyone's like, "Fucking knew we couldn't trust the Loki." And then he comes back, and is like, "What, did you expect me to just run away or something?" He didn't have him say that. But like, yeah, it's basically one of those where it's like, the bad guy was oh, I need to check my biases.
In what video did Nando pitch that? Because I know
Young Avengers.
No, in his Deadpool 3 video, his idea was, it was more like and you could do this thing if you wanted to. Where it was like, because we know that they're going to the void, so have Kid Loki make a little cameo. He snatches a tent pad and bounces. And
then it smoothly transitions into Nando v Movies Young Avengers pitch. Actually, that's kind of funny.
So, yeah. Okay, so we have Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, Wiccan, Kid Loki.
I feel like Kid Loki's pulling a lot of numbers here. Right. So far, we have a 4-man team.
Now we need a 5-man band.
Da 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 da.
Who should a 5th member be?
We could do Patriot.
Oh yeah, Patriot. We gotta do Patriot.
Yeah, we don't have to do Patriot. Nando didn't even do Patriot, and technically he wasn't on the original team. But I'm just thinking of people who I feel like I feel like young black Captain America
would sell tickets.
I feel like that sells tickets. I feel like that should sell tickets. I feel like Captain America is going to make a lot of money during the first day and then might fall off. I feel like black Captain America can get people to look at something.
I think Captain America 4 will do well solely because it's black Captain America releasing during Black History Month.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know, because Black Panther is Black Panther, you know. Like you had to go see it because you're black. Black Captain America ain't, you know.
I mean, I get it because
Black Panther. You know?
Because the Black Panther movies are literally about black culture versus Black Captain America. But
it's not even just like a culture thing. No, I mean it's like Black Panther. He's
Panther.
That guy. He is that black nigga.
There you go. And then, okay, so we got 5.
Yeah.
We said 6 or 7. Okay,
6 or 7.
We need Ironheart.
Yeah, we do need Ironheart.
And actually,
Black Panther 2 did pretty well. I feel like that could get people.
Yeah, it did pretty well. Yeah, so there you go. 6. I don't think we need another.
You could add Love, and then you have the Captain America, Iron Man, Thor core again.
Wait.
Because we just added Ironheart and Patriot.
It would be
yeah.
Ironheart. So like the new one would be Ironheart, Patriot, and Love.
Yeah, and then you have your Hawkeye with Kate Bishop. And then Miss Marvel is your Black Widow stand-in. And then Kid Loki is holy shit. We just rebuilt the Avengers, guys.
Yeah.
I feel like off of that novelty alone, you could sell tickets. Look, we just did it. We just did the Avengers team.
But now they're kids.
Now wait, Loki replaces Hulk. No, Wiccan's replacing Hulk. Interesting.
And then the mentors of the movie would be who do we say again?
If you're basing it off the characters and not just off of seats, Love probably needs Thor nearby anyway.
Yeah, we need Thor. You could have Captain Marvel make like a really quick cameo.
You really want Captain Marvel here, and
I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying it makes the most sense. But I think she should just be a cameo.
I feel like Captain Marvel wouldn't be the type to to try to mentor people.
Yeah, but like
Captain Marvel actively did not want to interact with Miss Marvel during that movie.
Yeah, but by the end,
she wants to go live in a house owned by 2 black people who are now gone.
But you could still
possibly dead. From the characters' perspectives.
That's why I'm trying to say you could just have her be a cameo, have Kamala just call her and be like, "Hey, I'm with all these Avengers. Oh, that's cool."
Stop calling my house.
Yes, it's like this is the 5th time you called me today. Yeah, we need to do this now. But yeah, so you have Thor.
Marvel if it was written by fans.
Marvel if it was good, because fans actually care about the source material, which Marvel doesn't.
Can't wait to see soft serve in the MCU.
I'm not even gonna question. So
No, you don't want to question. You don't want to question for the audience's sake, so that they know what I'm talking about.
No.
Soft serve is a mutant who shits ice cream.
Delicious. So
he's constantly trying to get people to eat that ice cream. Just like how you recoiled, so does everyone else.
So we have Thor. We have Captain America. Who's the third one?
What do you mean? Oh, the Thing. I mean,
the Thing.
Yeah, I see right up there. No. Spider-Man.
Can we get Tom?
We can get Tom. It's an Avengers movie.
But why would Tom be there though?
Because we need to get people in the seats, and it's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I just brought in this random guy, and we kick out one person.
No, there we go.
No. We kick out one person. Hey,
bye, Wiccan.
We can't kick out Wiccan.
I'm kicking out Wiccan.
We can't kick out Wiccan.
Wiccan can be like his brother Speed and
no, we
fuck
can't.
Out of here.
For several stories that the Young Avengers do, we can't kick out Wiccan.
So who are we kicking out?
We roll a dice, we kick out somebody, and
we kick out Love.
Morales.
We kick out Love. She's gone. She's not even a real character. She's an MCU OC.
All characters are OCs.
She's an MCU OC.
All characters are OCs. We kick out a character, and in comes Miles Morales.
Yeah, there we go. We kick out Love.
You're really adamant on kicking out this small child for some reason.
Okay, fine. We can have seven. We can have seven Avengers, 7 young Avengers, and then 3 mentors: Thor, Captain America, Peter Parker.
Be great. Who the fuck's Peter Parker?
So I mean Spider-Man, and then Black Spider-Man.
Huh? Don't you mean camouflaging Spider-Man? Why'd you bring up the color of his suit?
Afro-Latino Spider-Man.
What? How do you know that?
Miles Morales.
What do you do? Who's Miles Morales? The joke is that none of the people would know their names.
Oh yeah, but yeah, like I could picture. You want to know another alternative if they can't get Tom?
Uh-huh.
They probably can't get this person either. But you remember my AI Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh yeah, no, we should definitely do AI Robert. Look, if we get it, look, if Robert Downey Jr. really wants to make about $500,000, bro can just call in. Doesn't even get to go to the studio. Call in, and he gets to you record lines for AI Robert Downey Jr. Now Tony Stark would be actually. You know what? Here it is. All right, my dream cast.
Okay.
AI Iron Man and Spider-Man. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah,
we just brought Spider-Man and Tony together in a way, too. That's all you need. People are going to watch that movie just for that. Just to see how... Because he has to keep it together. Because no one remembers that he's Peter Parker, including this AI version of Tony Stark. So he has to keep it together. But, like, you know, they're just going to be, like, weird scenes where he, like, says something and it makes sense to us and, like, everyone else is like, alright, then.
No, I don't... No. I don't want Tony and Peter interacting. And the reason why is I want there to be a moment in Secret Wars where alternate Iron Man from another timeline...
We're not getting Young Avengers before Avengers 5 and 6. I don't think it's happening.
Just don't do it. Just don't do it. If we can't... Because by the time you do it, you're going to have the adults Avengers, not even Young
They've already made that joke.
Huh?
They've already made that joke.
No,
not us. I mean, we've already made that joke.
Yeah.
I'm 27 or whatever the fuck she said.
oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's still gonna be called Young Avengers. They're younger than them.
Oh yeah. Like, because I want there to be the reason why I don't want Peter interacting with Tony in any capacity is because I want there to be a moment in Secret Wars where Peter comes across alternate reality Iron Man, and I want there to be a big emotional scene. Like, had it be a Tony Stark who was plucked out of his timeline before he died during Infinity War.
I thought you were going to have it be a Tony Stark plucked out of his timeline around 2008,
What? What? Why?
Because of the contrast of Peter meeting a Tony who hasn't really fully let the lessons of life set in.
That wouldn't work though, because Tony would have to be Iron Man. It's not just gonna be regular pre-Iron Man Tony Stark.
I feel like Tony Stark from Iron Man's 1 to 3 is still kind of a different person than moving forward.
I mean,
like, I don't really see Iron Man 2 Tony Stark interacting with Peter as he does.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So, like, have a moment where, like, Peter interacts with him and realizes, like, dang, he was kind of a dick. Nah, no, I want an emotional scene. I want the
Alright, then I steal the emotional scene from my Young Avengers movie.
Wait, huh?
I steal the emotional scene from my Young Avengers movie. I force you to be one of the people in the audience now because of it. And then we get a contrast scene in Secret Wars where he's like, wow, that's not how Tony Stark acted.
So, like, have a scene in Young Avengers where Peter is by himself, and, like, the little device where the Tony Stark hologram AI, like, it's in the same room as him, and, like...
No, presumably it's a suit, like in the comics.
Oh, wait.
In the comics, Tony Stark AI Iron Man was, like, in an Iron Man suit, just without the helmet, so that we constantly saw this blue hologram of his face.
Oh, yeah. Like, Like, I could see there being a scene where, like, Peter and Tony are in a room together. Like, there's no one, like, everyone else has left or they're busy doing something. And that's where you could do the big emotional scene. Where, like you could have a thing where, like...
I don't know if I'm ready to mentor these kids, Stark. An emotional father talk from AI Stark.
Well, would that even work? Because here's the thing, right?
Everyone forgot Peter Parker exists.
Yeah, and
Doesn't
that includes physical evidence.
Yeah, but we know that they still know of Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was still at all of the events that happened, which means that Tony and the AI version of him should still remember disciplining him.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
So that scene of, if you're nothing without the suit, then you should have it. He just remembers it as only Spider-Man wearing, like, this different suit or a different outfit. He just doesn't remember Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So, emotional scene still works.
Okay.
I just constantly call him Spider-Man instead of Peter Parker.
I don't know. We can agree to disagree. I still like my idea better, and which is why I would not have Tony Stark Iron Man.
Nope, it's too late. I'm actually running Marvel now.
No.
And I'm actually giving you and the audience a sneak peek at Young Avengers movie coming out 2026, actually.
Oh, yeah. That actually probably makes sense.
The date that I randomly chose?
Yeah,
Okay.
because they're probably going to push back the Avengers movies.
Again,
you know
which
what?
they should,
to
make more Avengers movies.
You know what an idea I had recently was, you know the Armor Wars movie that they're making?
Make it Avengers.
Why not call it Avengers Armor Wars?
Just like Nando's thought of why not call Captain America 4 Avengers something or other. Brave New World, that's whatever the new title is. Yeah, Brave New World? Brave New World.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
I feel like that works better for that movie too. Because what the fuck is Armor Wars, alright? The general audience is not gonna go see that, guys.
No, like, either call it Avengers Armor Wars, or call it Iron Man Armor Wars.
Something, guys. Jesus Christ. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Call it the Invincible Iron Man. Armor Wars.
No.
What? You don't want to take that Bro, the Invincible Iron Man subtitle is so cool, though.
Yeah. The Invincible Iron Man.
And then subtitle that shit Armor Wars. Like a comic book would. That shit would go hard.
Okay, you're kind of cooking. You know what?
Especially if we, introduce AI Iron Man as just part of the storyline and not a big post-credit thing.
Also, I'm curious. I'm gonna look up, like, fan-made posters of a Young Avengers movie. See what other people are cooking up.
I can't wait for that one guy to come back as Falcon and everyone be like, who? He should come back in Captain America 4 put that on the set. Patriot and him should be in Captain America 4. I stand on that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. They probably will be. I don't see why they wouldn't.
At least Patriot. But it would be so cool if like Captain America is doing something, and then out of nowhere, like maybe even the beginning of the movie, like did we see this green suit fly by, and he's like, "Wait, who is that?" And he's like, "Sam, I like what I think what was the last thing he said to him? I think it was something like keep the wings. He calls him in. He's like, "Sam, I kept the wings, man." That shit would be so good. And he's like, "Wait." And then he says his name because I don't remember his name. What are you doing here? That shit would be funny as fuck.
Yeah. Also, here's one fan-made poster. Miles is carrying. Miles and Kid Loki are carrying.
I feel like that is not a Riri Iron Man suit. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
This random inner city team they got on this bus. It's Patriot.
Yeah, that's wow.
Why did that, bro? You couldn't edit up my man a costume? This is disrespectful.
Just looking at some other ones.
Look at two of the other ones. You're gonna have to send that to me. That's the things that have visual context.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing a podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
How do you forget we're doing a podcast?
No,
It's only been an hour? Jesus Christ. I thought it's been like 2.
This is a weird looking.
I can't wait to title this podcast The Avengers Special. What the fuck? That is a really bad Patriot costume. Oh, they're adding in Hawkling. That's cute. Riri. Is that the motherfucker's Ant-Man? Oh, they're gonna have Ant-Man do the fucking. Oh, that's weird. What the fuck is this Spider-Man at? What the fuck is this ass fucking backwards ass motherfucking garbage ass fucking patchwork ass Spider-Man outfit? This is a garbage poster, and I don't mean in the sense of like, oh, it's like badly edited together, which it is.
Yeah.
But I mean like the lineup is okay, but this fucking join the club thing.
Oh yeah.
Like that sets the tone real easy, and I hate it. Mid. It's a mid, especially since
Also,
I feel like Shuri should be here.
She's young. She's like early 20s.
I know.
She's the same age as Kate Bishop.
I know. I feel like she shouldn't be here.
If you want butts in those seats.
Is Riri gonna put butts in seats? I mean, Riri.
Shuri?
Is Shuri gonna put butts in seats?
No. Well, no, probably not.
I will stand on that. Wakanda forever. It just gets fucking lit up. It's still one of the greatest scenes in a superhero movie ever. That shit was hype.
I'm trying to find other stuff.
Can we start letting our heroes get grievously injured again? Seeing Shuri just get fucking stabbed through, and then going, oh wait, she's not dead, was so fun. More comic book stuff like that, please. Also, Namor getting fucking torched.
This is a horrible poster.
I have to put every single one of these posters to react to, right? You gotta be save these. I'm gonna be honest. This is better than the other one.
Look who. Oh yeah, I agree. Look at the lineup. This makes no sense.
Yeah, this is. Why are 2 of these
full-grown adults?
Yeah, like why are 2 of these not even Young Avengers members?
Yeah, no,
also, I love how we've left out America Chavez, who is also critical to the Young Avengers team. You know the problem is, too many people are important to the Young Avengers team.
Exactly.
Which is why Nando left off Patriot.
You know what? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What if we leave off every single person? What if we leave off every single person that's gonna have an important role in a movie?
You You want to know something though?
Like, we'll leave off Riri and Patriot.
I saw this. I like this lineup. I actually kind of like this lineup.
It's too small, but yeah, it's not bad.
What do you mean? This is 1, 2, 3. That's 5, and then you just add one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too small.
It
needs one more person.
Yeah.
The Avengers lineup is 6.
I think
honestly, could we push it and do Age of Ultron early for the Avengers?
You could, but
I mean, like the number of Avenger members by the end of that team. When I say that,
I think you could.
So what was the original 6? It was
Wanda, Falcon
Vision.
at the end.
Yeah, Falcon was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 3.
And
6 plus 3. 9 members.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's way easier to build that roster with 9 members, right? Because then we have the fun trio that we did. Like we just okay. No. Can we build the original 6 and then add 3 more people? Let's see. Okay. So we have Patriot, Patriot, Love, and Ironheart for the core trio. Kate Bishop for Hawkeye. Miss Marvel can replace Black Widow really easily.
And then Scar.
And yeah, Scar replaces Hulk. And then we can add
Kid Loki,
America Chavez, and Wiccan.
There you go.
I think that works. I think we did it. I think that works. Honestly, though, knock off Scar and put Hulkling, and I say that only for the fact that I kind of really like the idea of putting Scar on the Dark Avengers. Like, I want it to turn out that nigga has anger issues.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Like, I want him to be like, he was quiet in that first scene, but it's because he just got done being scolded. Right? And like, I want that nigga to be like, man, fuck you, that first haircut you had me get was dog shit.
Oh yes.
You're a fucking piece of shit parent. Alright? You're not that nigga. You're not that guy.
Like, it's gonna be canon that he got a horrible haircut too.
Yeah, that's just gonna be canon. He's gonna be rocking a whole new do. Hawk's gonna walk in. He's gonna be like, son, I thought we talked about this. That haircut will help you stand out more. Man, fuck standing out more. That haircut was ass. You're a fucking terrible parent. You are not him. You are not my dad. Where is the Hulk, bitch? Fuck you. When he goes and joins the Dark Avengers. I want that.
The scene where he's introduced in She-Hulk, I could have 100% see it taking place after Hulk scolds him. Just like, okay, son, we're going to this party.
And you're going to keep your fucking mouth shut. Like, he swears like a fucking sailor.
I could see it. I could see Mark Ruffalo doing that.
I want that badly. It also, because not only would, of course, after he changed his haircut, not only would people immediately be endeared to Scar because he does the thing that the fans have been complaining about, complains that Hulk's not here. And then he immediately goes and starts doing Hulk shit. Like, he starts rampaging and shit. That shit would be fun as fuck. That's a good use of Scar. Hulkling can be the Hulk for the team.
But yeah, I like the idea of having 9 of them.
I think 9 works way better. And then you have the mentors.
Yeah.
I think we can balance that out in a 2-hour movie. Especially since Hulkling doesn't really need all that much character development. Miss Marvel doesn't need more character development. She just had a show in the movie. Kate Bishop doesn't really need that much character development. So, and Patriot shouldn't need that much character development because he should be in Captain America 4. So that leaves you free to do a lot of stuff with Wiccan. America Chavez had that movie, but I feel like she should be important more too. And Kid Loki. Yeah, I feel like this works. I think we've come up with a good lineup.
I agree. Then you throw in the mentor.
I thought you were about to say that we throw in Miles Morales out of nowhere.
I mean, introduce him at the end of Spider-Man 4, and then he shows up in Young Avengers after some time has passed. He's been getting mentored off screen by Peter Parker.
I feel like this is a really good movie. Too bad we're not writing for Marvel. Well, we don't want to write for Marvel. Too bad we're not Kevin Feige for Marvel.
By the way, so like.
Marvel, hire me, bro. I'm here. Please fire Kevin Feige. I don't know what bro has been smoking recently, bro. He fucking greenlit Secret Invasion, guys. Just get rid of him. I would not have let that shit slide. That is a waste. We're already spending too much money on the movies. Fuck it, spend too much money on these shows, nigga. That should have had 3 Avengers on it. I'm telling you, that show would have been heat if he had reformed the Howling Commandos. He should have formed the Howling Commandos. Half of them niggas should have ended up being Skrulls. That shit would have been heat. That shit would have been heat.
But it didn't happen.
That shit could have been heat. It should have been. He should have. You know who the members should have been?
Who?
Hawkeye's wife, Agent 13.
Okay.
Right. Bucky.
Okay.
Maria Hill.
Okay.
And we got Talos and Nick Fury, and we could probably add a 6th member, right? That 6th member, not a Skrull. Nick Fury, not a Skrull. Talos.
We fucked up.
Is on our side. And then it should have turned out that Bucky and Agent 13 are Skrulls. And then that will make sense on why Agent 13 came out of retirement after all the bullshit that Hawkeye did for her. And weird timeline stuff doesn't happen if Bucky is here. We don't have to worry about timeline stuff. It turns out he was a Skrull. And then that leads to 3 major characters that we find out are Skrulls. We can... Do we make it so that she was a Skrull during Hawkeye? I feel like that doesn't affect anything too badly. Agent 13 could have been a Skrull up to there. And then that's 2 characters that were a Skrull in things we've seen before. And 3 characters in total that were turned out to be Skrull double agents. Oh, and Maria Hill should die, but it should have turned out that it was a robot, and she comes back. Like, you know how she dies early on?
Yeah,
do that
literal first episode.
Yeah, literal first episode. Do that, and then the episode after we find out Bucky and Agent 13 are Skrulls, have it turned out that I was a robot, Maria Hill, and Maria Hill comes back in. Boom! I just wrote fucking Secret Invasion better than Secret Invasion does. Oh, and also make it so that the vial is not some random shit that Nick Fury was doing. Actually, just drop the vial entirely. Just make the Super Skrull thing like a thing that they came up with, and then only give them Cole Obsidian, the Frost Walker, whatever the fuck it was, Extremis, and Groot. So that you have a parallel to the Fantastic Four without it being the Fantastic Four. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And then you don't, and then like kill Talos. Fuck. What was his name? Not Talos. What was his name? The big bad Skrull.
Oh, Gavin.
Gavin, and then kill Gavin, and then you can bring him back
also,
later. Turns out he wasn't dead.
Did you see the racial profiling on Skrulls? They look nothing alike.
They look exactly alike, and you know that's a fact.
When in Skrull form, maybe.
Which is the form he was in when he died. Both characters.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Gavin, kill him, but later on, it turns out he wasn't dead, and he started up a whole Skrull program, Super Skrull program, so that, we... Mostly because Hulkling. Hulkling's actually a Skrull, not a Hulk.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
For the people who don't know. There you go. I've wrote like several parts of Secret Invasion better than Secret Invasion.
God, I need to
also make it a 10-episode mini event.
10, 12, 13 episodes. That's pretty good.
I got the reference.
Wait, huh? I was making a reference.
You weren't trying to make a reference? That
No.
sounded like a reference.
No.
No.
Was it a reference?
Sounds pretty good. Like that sounds like a reference or something. Maybe it is a reference, and we're just not knowing what the reference is from.
Maybe I've referenced.
Audience, if that was a reference and you understood it, tell us.
I think. Yeah, no, I said, 10 or 12 or 13 episodes because that's the normal standard amount for a TV for a live action show. rather than the 6 episodes.
Yeah. I feel like this was a very successful conversation.
I agree.
I feel like, unless you have anything more to say about Marvel.
No.
Yeah, I think we've fully got our thoughts out about the current situation across Marvel. That one video that RDC World
Oh
1
my God.
made was good. Oh, we didn't talk about Madam Web. I think I told them we were going to talk about Madam Web. All right, so sadly, guys, this podcast is going to end with us talking about Madam Web.
No, you can go ahead and leave now if you want.
Yeah, that's fair. So, what the fuck was that movie?
Peak fiction.
No,
everyone watching this, go see it. It needs all what it needs.
I'm pretty sure by the time hopefully it's out of fucking theaters by the time this releases to the public.
Like,
dear God.
You think it's gonna be out of the theater in just a month?
I feel like it should be gone now. Is it not already gone?
No. Well, not legally, but movies don't leave until a minimum of 45 days.
Nigga, replace it with anything, you'd make more money. They could replace the Madam Web spot with 2,000 whatever's The Matrix, and I'm sure it will make more money.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean that factually. I mean that with all of my heart. What is going... What? 30 seconds? 30 seconds, guys.
Huh?
That's how long they're in the suits.
Oh, yeah.
They're in the third act? Or was it even after the third act?
No, remember...
No, I mean, like movie structure-wise, in the third act, 30 seconds is done.
No, because remember, they're not even in the suits in the third act. They only ever suit up in that 30-second long, vision sequence.
Yeah, I'm saying, in what area of the film does it happen? Second act, first act? When does he do the vision thing?
I think it's first act.
Nigga, it happens in the first act?
Yeah, because,
this is just disrespectful.
Yeah, because he shows up, in the present, and they have to establish to the audience why he's after these goals, and so he has a vision, and he sees them attacking him, and then okay, now we know why he wants to kill them, even though it still makes no sense.
This movie is how the fuck is Acme versus Coyote versus Acme and Batgirl tax write-offs, but not this fucking thing.
By the way, did you hear that? Did you hear that Warner Brothers is pulling another Batgirl / Acme? There's apparently a horror movie that someone made for them, and it's another and.
Making fun of people's speech impediments.
We gotta put a trigger warning for ableism at the beginning of this.
I'm not doing that.
Wow. What is wrong with you?
You should have been more able.
Based.
Remember, controversy sells.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna end up being the fucking
we're gonna make a shoot of it?
No, yeah, that's the tagline of the podcast, The Talk. Controversy sells. Fuck.
What was I saying?
We were talking about how another movie's about to get the axe.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a scary movie that they're apparently doing as a tax write-off again, and everyone online was like, "When will you learn?"
Never, because they said the people who made Spider-Verse went up to them, said, "Hey, we can do this, but for you as Batman Beyond," and then they said, "Fuck no," because they don't want to make money.
They don't want to make good movies.
They want to be bought by someone. I don't know who, but they're really trying to get bought by someone, and they want to make sure that they're cheap.
Probably Apple.
I don't think it's happening.
You don't think so?
I don't think Apple wants them.
I wouldn't want them either.
I would buy them.
You would?
Yes, so that they stop doing bullshit. Fire all the motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, why the fuck is the same guy who said no to Spider-Man 4 and Spider-Man 3 still have a job? Go away.
Well, it's the
This is the reason why we got Madam Web. Because we let this nigga cook. Stop letting this nigga cook.
Like, I'm pretty sure this guy that we're talking about, he actually exists. His name is Avi Awad.
Yes, I know he exists. He should be fired. I don't give a damn to know his name because fuck him and the horse he rode in on.
Pretty much every Spider-Man fan knows Avi Awad because he's the guy who ruins Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 by forcing in Venom. Because he was like, oh, well, Venom's super popular. We can sell toys of this, so you gotta put him in there. Oh, but I just want to do the villain I've been setting up the whole trilogy plus Sandman. You gotta throw in Venom somehow.
He was setting up Hobgoblin?
Yeah, because remember, the first movie ends with, Harry thinking that... Oh yeah, it's like don't tell Harry, and then Harry sees Spider-Man laying Norman's dead body on the couch, and then throughout all of Spider-Man 2, he's very like angsty, like oh yes, make Spider-Man pay for this. There's the scene where when Doc Ock's experiment goes wrong, Spider-Man swoops in and saves Harry, and as soon as they land, Harry looks at him and it was like, this doesn't change anything. And then after the experiment gets shut down and everyone gets sent to the hospital, Harry is like sitting outside of the apartment building, and he's like, now I have nothing left except Spider-Man. Like, Bo was out for revenge, the whole trilogy. And then in Spider-Man 2 at the end, he finds out it was Peter.
He was never gonna touch Venom.
Oh yeah, he wasn't.
Because we know what the fourth one was gonna be. It was gonna be Mysterio. He was not trying to touch that nigga.
Yeah, I mean, he
did not want that black goo. But the Sam Raimi black suit is so good.
It is.
And the Sam Raimi fucking...
You mean Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
Also, like...
No people who do the background stuff in movies.
Yeah, also, the whole thing like, oh, Sam Raimi was never gonna touch Venom. That's because he's literally gone on record stating he doesn't like Venom as a character. He prefers, like, the older 60s, 70s Spider-Man.
But we never would have gotten...
By the way, I'm part of the Venom subreddit, and...
for the whole podcast, there's going to be, like, a background noise audio. Mm-hmm. Like a little bit of music so that it doesn't sound dry. And right as you say that, I'm gonna have like the first, like I'm gonna like have like the
Venom.
like the it's gonna creep in out of nowhere. Like I'm gonna layer the two. And it's gonna creep in out of nowhere, and then as you say, I'm part of the Venom. It's gonna.
Oh my god! Yes. But yeah, I'm part of the Venom subreddit, and someone made a tier list of all the different Venom iterations, and they put Topher Grace from Spider-Man 3 above Tom Hardy Venom. And people in the comments, Venom fans, were like, yeah, I 100% agree. Spider-Man 3 Venom was way better than Tom Hardy Venom. And at first I was like me when I just lie. But then I started reading their reasonings, and their reasonings were Spider-Man 3 Venom captures the spirit of the original Venom, because you know the scene where Eddie Brock literally prays to God that he killed Peter Parker, and like how he's an asshole reporter who literally like photoshops and stuff like that before getting fired.
Basically, the hate boner that Venom has for Spider-Man before they became Venom Bros later on in the comics is the energy he betrays, and they feel like that him betraying that energy is more valid than him looking improper.
Yeah. Because all of them were like, oh no, his design is horrible. He's not big enough.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like he portrays a version of Venom good. Like, he portrays a version of Venom's mentality good. He looks bad. Versus Tom Hardy, he portrays a version of Venom good. He went to San Francisco... finally left the fucking Spider-Man Shadow Venom, he portrays very well. And he looks good. Therefore, I have to put him above him.
Yeah, I'm not saying I agreed with them, but I definitely get where they're coming from.
I get where they're coming from.
I think
and the reason why they agree is because they think that the old Venom is just like probably... They probably think that the old Venom is a better, like, character-wise than the newer Venom, and that's fair. But me personally, I like both, and so if an actor is both good at portraying a version of Venom, and also you know,
Mm-hmm.
looks the part. You know, it's gonna win over a guy who doesn't.
I honestly think if you took Spider-Man 3 and all you did was cast an actor that was a bit more bulky, it would have worked. It would have been perfect. Well, also the design of the actual symbiote. Like if you took Venom from the 2018 film. Actually, no, that's it. If you plucked Tom Hardy, 2018 Tom Hardy, into Spider-Man 3, and you had him act that way.
Ability? We had a practical effect.
It came out 2007 after the first Transformers.
I was about to say, well, some tentacle arms look really good in that second movie.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are those practical arms?
Oh, there's scenes where they had practical props on set, but a lot of it was enhanced with CGI. Specifically during the scenes where he's fully CGI. Like, but yeah, just plug Tom Hardy in there, keep the writing the exact same, and boom, that's literally perfect Venom. But like,
and then we actually would have had a spider symbol on his chest.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what the original ending of No Way Home was gonna be? Did I ever talk about that?
Are you talking about him, like, doing the thing where he's like, oh, I want the symbiote thing, or I want that symbol, or whatever.
It's
I love how Madam Web is so bad. We'd rather talk about anything else.
Yeah, literally anything else.
The second we found a way to talk about Venom, we talked about it instead.
Mm-hmm. Sony executives listening to this, take notes. Like,
just make more Venom movies. That's all you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
And stay the fuck away from the animated universe.
I think.
I swear to God, if I see his credits anywhere near that shit.
Wait. Firstly, tell me what I was saying before, so I don't forget.
We were discussing Venom.
I don't remember, but yeah, Avi Arad. The only good thing he ever did was he was the person who suggested that the Spot be the villain of the second Spider-Verse. That's the only good thing he's ever done. And it was probably by mistake too.
Did he only suggest a villain? Like that's it? That's all he did?
Pretty much.
Okay. So he didn't even think to do the bagel bit. So you know what? Fuck him. Fuck him.
I agree.
Fuck him in particular.
You know, the Virgin Avi Arad versus the Chad Amy Pascal. She's the Sony executive who's in charge of the Spider-Verse films, and she's the one who works with Kevin Feige to try to, you know, cooperate whenever they make MCU Spider-Man movies.
I stand by the fact that if that leak, or if it was an actual leak and is real, where it shows that Prowler Miles is actually a good guy, I'm so hyped for Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3.
Again. I really... Nah, guys, you know what? Take your time. Take all the time you need so that you can release at the exact same time as Spider-Man 3.
They're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that.
Hey, look, it takes a lot of effort to animate that much of a magnet. Take all the breaks you need. 6 months? Give them 6 months. Just so that, once again, we have Spider-Man, just like how we had that weird thing where it's like, oh man, there's a lot of Spider-Man 2s now.
Oh yeah, what was it? I saw one where it was like, oh, if you want to catch up for No Way Home, you have to watch Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and then Spider-Man 1 and 2, but also Spider-Man 1 and 2 in order to watch Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. Yeah, so with all to increase the joke, you have to release Spider-Man 3 alongside Spider-Man 3. Really funny. What?
It's like, hey,
it's only going to be like, what, 10 years until we get Spider-Man 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
17 years? You can wait 17 years.
No, it'll be 2028.
2028? How many
years?
years?
Yeah, remember, because the Insomniac leak.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many years? I'm not doing the math. I don't even remember what today is.
It's 2024. So
that's 2024. Yeah. Look, 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to wait 4 years.
And that's probably how long it's going to take, because you know, like, they haven't recorded a single bit of dialogue for the movie, right?
Good. Take your time. Release when Spider-Man 3 comes out.
No, 2028 should be after the Avengers films, and hopefully Spider-Man 4 will... Well, there's a chance that
we get Spider-Man 4, Spider-Man 3, and Spider-Man 3 all in the same year?
Yeah.
That sounds like some good shit. That sounds like good eating.
Finally, some good fucking food. Spider-Man fans eating well. Like,
I can't wait for it to turn out that when I lean back, the fucking microphone didn't pick up any of your dialogue.
No. Oh yeah, I had an interesting thought while you were talking about Spider-Man. So we know that Miles Morales is likely going to be introduced in some capacity in Spider-Man 4. We know that they want to make a live-action Miles movie. They confirmed that a few months ago. So what if, and it's going to be a while before we get Spider-Man 4, like another few years. What if they just straight up skip the college stuff and have basically adult Peter? Which would explain why Miles gets introduced, would help explain, like, oh yeah, it's been like
Harry
6
Osborn.
years. Huh?
Harry Osborn.
That we can. I mean, the game.
Possible Gwen Stacy.
Wait, what? Why are you naming names?
Felicia Hardy.
Are these?
We miss out on a lot of character work stuff if we just immediately skip over. I'm saying.
True, but like,
I really want him to meet Harry Osborn. In college, I want to see that. I think that he should meet Felicia in the same movie. Because Troy Boyo?
Huh?
Because
Boyo.
Yeah,
yeah.
Makes good stuff. So this is dedicated now both to Troy Boyo
17
and Troy Boyo 17 and Nanovi movies. Go watch the shit. Specifically, Nanovi movies, Young Avengers, and Deadpool 3 pitches, and Troy Boyo 17's fanboy pre-writes Spider-Man 4.
And 5 and 6.
You might as well see his whole trilogy, yeah.
Yeah, God.
And then the most recent video from both of those creators.
From
whenever you're watching.
With notifications on.
To us, fuck them.
The switch up is crazy. But, oh my god, when they do Miles, if they do Miles in Spider-Man 4, or just at any point, they have to recreate the one scene, I think it's from Ultimate Spider-Man, where he takes off the mask and Peter looks at him and, shocked.
I didn't expect you to be so young.
They need to recreate that. They should absolutely,
or you call back to a little known franchise known as Telltale's The Walking Dead, and he goes, "I didn't expect you to be so urban."
No, Peter wouldn't say that. Not my Peter Parker. Only Spider-Man Lotus Peter would say that.
Madam Web is worse than Spider-Man Lotus. Lotus. Alright, did Madam Web have a final swing scene?
No.
Beautifully animated. Did Madam Web have the shocker?
No.
Exactly. Worse.
Did Madam Web have Spider-Man?
Alright, did Madam Web have a really good Mary Jane and Harry Osborn subplot, which is the only reason to still watch the movie after the beginning fight scene and before the final swing scene? You can skip everything else. It's all fucking yap. It's just a fucking kid having cancers. Who gives a damn?
Cancer.
Controversy sells. Shit, is that the line? Did I say the line wrong?
It's controversy sells.
It's controversy sells. It's the tagline of the podcast. Fuck, I'm gonna go back during the recording. It turns out we changed it halfway through. It's not fucking controversy sells. And
Yeah, sure it does. Almost it's like we experienced Mandela effect in real time.
Controversy sells. Feels weird. It feels like I said something different.
Also,
did I say controversy sells?
Controversy sells shit.
Well, we'll find out when I watch back this 1 hour and 50-minute long podcast.
Only an hour 50 minutes?
Right? I already felt like it was 2 hours about 20-ish minutes ago.
Yeah.
But with that being said, most podcasts only last an hour. This podcast was nice. It's the first one. Bonus Marvel special. Therefore, it lasts just almost 2 hours. How about that? Alright. You got an outro for the peoples, for the children's. You got an outro. Well, for the children, no. If you're a child, don't watch us.
I know.
We only want grown adults watching us. Fuck that shit. We are not about to be fucking YouTube kids. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck YouTube for demonetizing this video. We're not getting paid. We're never gonna get paid.
If we're already demonetized, we might as well go all in.
I believe we can do 343 more.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know exactly what to play.
Is there even... Wait, what do you mean, what to play? What audio are you about to share to the people?
Wait, is this it? The outro music.
No. No.
What's happening?
No. No. Stop. Now I gotta put a fucking audio warning and shit.
Controversy sound.
Oh, if I could add reverb to your voice, I'm going to. No, don't. Well, with that being said, guys, if we were all, riding on a boat and I was the captain of it, we would probably, we'd probably all die. But hey, at least we would die alone together. All right, guys. See you later.